If you ask a local, they'll tell you that you need a car to survive in Lafayette. And for 90% of the city, they're absolutely right. But there are a few hidden micro neighborhoods where you can actually leave your car parked from Friday night to Monday morning. Today, we're uncovering the top 5 most walkable pockets in Lafayette that most out-of-towners and maybe even some locals completely miss. We're going beyond the obvious river ranch to show you the medical district secret, the historical cultural hub, and the new suburban bubble where golf carts rule the road. Hey y'all, I'm Drake Abshire, your local real estate expert. I find the neighborhoods that fit your lifestyle, not just your budget. So let's start with pocket number 1, right in the heart of the city's green space, Moncus Park Periphery. I'm not talking about the multi-million-dollar estates inside the gates. I'm talking about the older, established streets just behind the park, like the Broadmoor area. With the recent pedestrian bridges and the pathway expansions in 2026, living here means you've got a direct walkable pipeline to the Saturday farmers market, food trucks, and weekend concerts without ever fighting for a parking spot on Johnson Street. What people love the most about the Moncus Park area is that it's walkable to local boutiques, Johnson Street restaurants, and of course easy access to Moncus Park. The vibe is absolutely people who want to be active, outdoor centric, and it's of course family friendly. A common objection we get are homes near the park actually affordable? The answer is they range wildly. You'll find a $350K fixer-upper or even all the way up to a $900K remodel. The key is acting fast because the park proximity is the #1 amenity that buyers are asking for in 2026. Number 2 will be Freetown-Port, Rico, which is our cultural hub. If you hate cookie cutter houses and love historic charm and massive oak trees, this is your spot. It's sandwiched right between downtown and the University of Louisiana, and it's the cultural heartbeat of the city. You can walk to grab a craft coffee at Black Cafe, you can bike to the campus, or stroll right into downtown alive on a Friday evening. It's the ultimate spot for creatives and also professors. What people love the most about it is it's walkable all the way to downtown. Quite a trek, but you can make it. UL campus is right there, and then of course, local neighborhood cafes that you can access. The vibe is eclectic, historic, and highly social. A common objection that I've heard is that older neighborhoods have higher insurance rates. They can, especially if the roof and the electrical is old. When we look into Freetown, we specifically hunt for flipped homes that have had updated insurable systems so we can get the historic charm without the 2026 insurance penalty. Number 3, the Oil Center, or our medical oasis. People think of the oil center as just doctors' offices and hospitals, but there's a hidden residential side, primarily high-end condos and mid-century modern tucked away in these streets. If you work at Ochsner Lafayette General, you can walk to work in 5 minutes. On your lunch break, you can walk to grab a world-class po' boy, and in the evening, you're just steps away from Girard Park with all of its wonderful walking trails. Things that people love about the oil center is that, of course, you get easy access to Ochsner Lafayette General. Girard Park is just a hop, skip, and jump away, and the oil center has quite a few dining and shopping options, even a few salons and self-care centers that you would actually really enjoy, and some cute little cafes. The vibe is professional, really quiet in the evening times, and it's of course medical centric. A common objection that I hear is, are there any single family homes in the oil center? There are, they're just very few. It's mostly luxury condos or maybe townhomes, but it's the perfect lock and leave neighborhood for busy medical professionals or retirees who don't want a lot of yard work. Let's talk about number 4, which would be Sugar Mill Pond, the suburban bubble. Okay, it's not technically Lafayette, but it's right next door, and it's the masterclass in a master planned community that has super walkability. It's built around a massive pond and its old town center. You can walk, or you can take a golf cart to the grocery store, the gym, the neighborhood pool, and even outdoor concerts. It's designed so you never actually have to leave the subdivision. Some fun things that people love about it is it's walkable to Rouse's. You can get to the Sugar Mill Pond Town Center with all the restaurants and bars. There's a community pool, the sports complex. You really get all this wonderful resort-style living, but with a family-heavy golf cart community. Common objection is, aren't the HOA fees super high for all of those amenities? The answer is they are higher than a standard neighborhood, but you're prepaying for your entertainment. When your gym, your pool, your weekend concerts are included in your neighborhood, the math often balances out. Let's talk about number 5, which is going to be the downtown lofts. That's your urban experience. We aren't just visiting Lafayette, we are living here. So over the past few years, the number of residential lofts and apartments above the storefronts on Johnson Street has completely exploded. This is true urban living. You step outside of your front door directly into the best restaurants, bars, the festival is right at your fingertips, and all that the city has to offer. You don't have to walk to the action because you live right in it. Things that people love the most is it's walkable. You're literally everything right within your fingertips. Dining, nightlife, museums, festivals, shopping, you name it, it's all there. The vibe is going to be more fast-paced, it's going to be vibrant, and you will have nightlife. A common objection is, where do I park if I live off Jefferson Street? Well, that's the trade-off. Most lofts come with a dedicated spot in a private lot or a pass for the parking garage, but you don't need your car for dinner or entertainment, only really for grocery store trips or if you work outside of the area. So finding a walkable home completely changes your everyday life. I've got a custom Walkability Hot Sheet that tracks active listings in these 5 exact zones. Text WALK to the number below and I'll send you a list of what's available today. Now, what if you want walkability but you're strictly looking at new builds? Well, watch this next video on top Lafayette neighborhoods for young professionals to find the perfect mix of modern amenities and lifestyle. I'll see you there.